guys, it's Jennifer from RustBeltChronicles.com, and I am here with Krymzon from Mansfield, Ohio. We are at Ink and the Clink, right outside the nice reformatory, and I'm going to let the guys introduce themselves.
All right, I'm Joey Van Dyne. I play lead guitar.
Ron Wise, vocals.
Hello, I'm Ryan Arter. I play the drums.
I'm Adam Anderson, and I play bass.
We might look a little sweaty because it's like 100% humidity right now, so please bear with us. But but how have you guys enjoyed this so far?
It's awesome here. This is our third year playing, and it just gets better every year. You know, it's really cool that our town gets an event like this.
Oh, absolutely. It seemed like the crowd was really, really into it. Not just the local people, but a lot of other people kind of discovered you. You absolutely made a lot of new fans today. What do you want them to know about your music, or what do you consider your style to be?
Well, I'm just going to call it some heavy-ass shit. I mean, people always derive their own idea of what we... Yeah, am I allowed to say shit?
You already said it.
Yeah. But people always derive their own answer for what they consider our style to be, but it's just heavy.
It's metal.
It's kind of contemporary, progressive, aggressive, power metal. I mean, it's whatever you want it to be.
Sense of jazz in there.
We just combine all of our styles, and it just kind of blends together.
It just works.
Yeah, it just works. We didn't really go for, okay, we're going to be this kind of a band. We just kind of started writing music.
We've been labeled thrash, we've been labeled speed, we've been labeled death, we've been labeled all kinds of shit. So it's just whatever anybody wants to take out of it, as long as they like it. That's all we care.
That was my next question. What bands do you like? What's your inspiration?
Meshuggah.
Yeah, Meshuggah.
Lamb of God. I mean,
War. There you go. Flesh
then,
God, Apocalypse, Archspire, Origin.
Well, then you get the old stuff, you know, the old goodies.
Yeah, we're old school
like
80
Metallica,
metal
Slayer,
dudes.
Testament, that kind of stuff.
Slayer, Obituary, Cannibal Corpse. I mean, that's where.
Oh, I can see that you're
Morbid
performance for
Angel.
sure. So we are at a tattoo festival, so I'm going to ask you guys about your tattoos.
I'm out of this one.
You know, if they're that bad, like it's
Virgin boy here don't
okay.
have any.
I don't have any either, so you're not alone.
There we go.
Okay, well,
You're my new best friend.
all right, we'll move on then. What was your first? What was your first tattoo?
my first tattoo actually was this little band going around here. That was my very first one. I was 29 years old when I got that.
29, all right.
Yeah.
All right, and which tattoo do you regret? Is there one?
Oh, hell no.
No, you love them all?
Love them all. I
What's-
got them chest, back, legs, yeah.
How many?
Ooh, that's a good question. I've never
Never
really
counted
I've
them.
never counted them. I just keep getting them.
You spend so much time at the,
Yeah.
you're just like, I'm always in the chair. You got 19?
I think
Same question for you. Which one do you hate?
well, I'm actually this one and this one. I got those for free. And this one I'm gonna cover those up. So I'm gonna get a cover up sleeve.
Gotcha.
So no, I don't. They were free and.
They're free. They're awesome. Always good to get a free tattoo. What about you?
Yeah, my first one was a brain smoking a joint. It's a good old $25
That's
home jobby.
I feel like we might see that on Tattoo Nightmares. Like, okay. Anyone getting tattoos today?
Not today.
No.
I'm gonna try to get one this weekend, but my usual dude's probably booked up. He's here this weekend.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna try, but I ain't gonna make no promises.
So back to the music. Where can people find your stuff?
Actually, we got, oh my God. We just launched a website and an online store, so people can get online and buy the stuff right from there, and we just ship it to you.
Great.
Here it shows, obviously. And then, like, for free, people can get on our Reverb Nation page and download all the stuff for free.
Awesome.
Well, say what they are. What's our?
Well, yeah. www.krymzonband.net is our website, and then Reverb Nation /Krymzon.
Awesome. All right. Well, Facebook too.
YouTube, all that shit.
YouTube,
Yeah.
basically everything. And I know there's going to be a lot of pictures up on our Facebook page at Rust Belt Chronicles, and we've covered the whole show, so you'll be on rustbeltchronicles.com. So if you guys want to check them out, go to our site, go to their site, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna be here all weekend, so I'm gonna have a blast.
Same here. Same here.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys for the interview.
No problem. Our pleasure. Hi guys, it's Jennifer with RustBeltChronicles.com, and I'm here with some of the Battle of the Band winners, World I Knew. They just opened on the B stage, or A stage, sorry, at Ink and the Clink on the first day, and they did an excellent job, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Okay. My name is Wesley, lead vocalist of The World I Knew.
My name is Alex, lead guitarist.
And we're missing one, so he might pop in halfway through this, but you guys enjoying yourself?
Oh, fuck yeah, we are.
Yeah, it was a really good set. You could tell the people were really, really into it. I think for sure that you guys got some new fans from that set. I saw kids. I saw a guy with a chainsaw from the haunted house dancing. It was just kind of a crazy environment. So how many songs did you guys do today?
We did six songs. Six songs today.
It was a long set, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of footage. Check out our website for some of that. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the type of music that you play. For those of you that haven't caught them live, well, talk about trap metal. What is it?
Okay. Basically, trap metal is half rap, half metal. What influenced us was, you know, Tupac, Biggie, Upon a Burning Body, Whitechapel. You know, let's be real. You know, today we like rap and hardcore, so put that shit together. You got trap metal, and that's what The World I Knew is doing. You want to say something, buddy?
I mean, you know, we just try to doing something different. You know, we go to a lot of shows and we feel like we see a lot of the same, so we just want to stand out. This is all about standing out and starting something new, so join the movement, guys.
So what are the plans after Ink and the Clink? What are you guys going to be up to?
Pretty much, we're going to be recording our album. That's one thing we really need to do. But other than that, we got a couple of shows coming up at Thompson House, Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, Newport, Kentucky, which is right across the river. But we got a show headliner, Thompson House, Twig Fest. So check it out. That's the 13th of August.
Yep. Oh, I'm going to introduce someone else. We told you might come in late. So,
what's up? I'm Jared. I play bass in Twig.
All right, so we're all here now for the most part. So what else do you guys consider your influences? Like if you were going to be on tour with anyone right now, like tomorrow, if someone called you up, who would you want to be with? I'll start with you.
Well, let's start with the reason I got asked to play in the band was my tattoos, Linkin Park and Killswitch. Yeah, so huge influences in the band.
Right, that's like the main things. Linkin Park, Killswitch Engage. I mean, hell, just a lot of modern influences too. You know, Parkway Drive and fucking. I don't know. I can't think of everything right now, but it's just a lot. It's been a good run.
Anyone you want to add?
To be honest, I would like to tour Attila, Fire from the Gods, and Backwards. The reason why is because they got rap in their music, and I feel like if we all came together, we could start something new in this world. So I want to make a new movement for all the metalheads and all the rappers.
Okay. Nice. That's awesome. So today, I know a lot of people were introduced to your music. I know a lot of people were also introduced to your frontman, who, while he's fairly calm here, has a very different persona on stage. Where do you get that from, and who do you kind of look to for how you act, or is it just natural? Or are you being really like calm now, and that's really the way you are all the time?
Well, to be honest with you, how I grew up, you know, I was a single kid in the house. I got out of school at 2 o'clock, and my parents wouldn't get home till about 5 o'clock. So when I was growing up, I would just pop some earbuds in and just listen to music and just jam out by myself. And man, like honestly, this is something I really wanted to do. I mean, if you have something in your heart that you know that you're confident and that you're good at, you're just gonna do the damn thing on some real shit. Like, just do it. So, and that's what I did today. Fuck the stage up.
Nice. So you guys, obviously, they're from Cincinnati, Ohio. How long have you been together? About 3 years, right?
Yeah, 3 years.
How did you guys come together?
Well, it started off with me and my brother Max, the drummer, who actually unfortunately isn't here, but me and him have been doing music since we were kids, you know, and we started out with a band probably like 6 years ago, and then we've rotated members until about 3 years ago when we finally got everybody together. You know, Wes, we grew up across the street from him. I've known him for 12 years, so he was the first person to hop in, and it just kind of went from there, you know. Jared was the last missing piece that kind of helped us get to where we're at now, yes. So, you know, it's just 5 guys that really dedicated to it. You know?
Awesome. And your fans, the fans that are here seem really, really into you and really seem to appreciate your music and just appreciate you as people. I know that on your bio it talked about being a positive influence for youth and kind of, you know, doing more than just music, but expanding to, you know, being a positive role model. So do you want to speak to that at all? Or
yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, we just see a lot of, especially, you know, mainstream media, obviously, it's always a lot of kind of bad stuff, you know what I mean, a lot of recklessness, and we just want to, you know, we just want to be kind to everyone, and, You know, we just want to kind of put that out there. Just be positive and, you know, let's all be friends, and we can, you know, put two scenes together. We don't have to fight over stupid stuff. Let's just all be a community. You know, music's a community for people to feel accepted. You know, we all like the same stuff. So, you know, what's the point of fighting?
Absolutely.
And one thing I want to share is that, you know, even though we play on stage, you know, you guys think, oh, these guys have like the great life. Actually, we don't. I mean, we have to go to work 9 to 5 every day. We struggle to put food on the table. We struggle to pay our bills. We're just like you guys. And honestly, you know, we have a dream. And our dream is to play music and share our stories of where we got. And honestly, everybody can do whatever the fuck they want, because you just got to set your mind to it.
A great message. I can't argue with that. I work with a lot of high school kids, so I think it's definitely important that they have some like role models that are younger in age and just out doing what they want to do and doing it positively. Right. So I appreciate that. We are at a tattoo show, so I'm going to ask a little bit of the questions about your tattoos. You already talked a little bit about your Linkin Park tattoo. You have any other tattoos that you're...
So, I mean, yeah, I got the Linkin Park Hybrid Theory inspired tattoo. Nice. This is Kill Switch Engage, the first self-titled album. And then it comes around and it's, can't really get to it, but it's Alive or Just Breathing. So, I mean, I'm a huge Jesse Killswitch fan. Another big Howard Jesse fan.
Yeah. Yes,
Killswitch fans.
Howard.
We're Killswitch fans in general, though.
Howard is the man, but yeah, Killswitch is
We
great.
love Killswitch as a whole. And then I got some uncompleted ones. I got an 816 for Kansas City, Missouri, where I grew up.
Okay.
We're also the state of Ohio on here.
Great.
Kind of been all over, so.
So what about you? I see one. So tell me about at least one of your tattoos and what it's about.
All my tattoos kind of have the same theme. Me and my brother were actually Mexican. We lived in Mexico until I was 12. You know, he was 10. We came up to the United States, and you know, our parents, my dad's Mexican, my mom's white, so you know that's why we came over here to live here. So I just got a lot of, you know, this is Katrina, Day of the Dead, you know, Quetzalcoatl, Aztec calendar, made in Mexico symbol. You know, just all kind of Mexican inspired tattoos.
Very cool. All right, what do you got? What do you got?
Let's see. I got Red Legs, which is Cincinnati Reds. I love baseball. I love zombies, so I got a dead Reds leg. That's a zombie. Like I said, I love zombie. I love Reds. I got a Kraken with a ship. What that explains is thou shalt not tear my vessel. I should stay strong of the courses that I go through in life. Let's see, this right here with the guy looking back, that's a zombie too as well. Kick back and relax and watch the world die, because you know, us the people, you know, we need to honestly wake up and realize what's honestly going on in this world. And people are scared to stand up, but once it's everybody in this world standing up to that one person, they're not going to do anything. All they can do is just hear the people speak the problem, you know. And that's why I got this. And hopefully I can get a tattoo here. But I'm just so busy partying out there. It's so fucking fun.
Thank you guys so much. So, your fans, new fans, where can they find your stuff? If you know Killswitch Engage wants to like book you guys for the next tour, where should they look up your info?
Facebook's the first one. We're so easily. We all have the app. You just message us. It's so easy to get a hold of us. The World I Knew on Facebook. All of our music is pretty much everywhere online. Spotify, you know, iTunes, YouTube. I mean, like, everywhere. We do TuneCore, so it's like literally a list of like over 50 things. So
I mean, you can always message on Facebook. I think our booking email is on our Facebook too. So either route you want to go, we're easily accessible. We always respond very fast through both avenues. I have everything on my phone, my Gmail and the band page, so do they. So.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the interview, and enjoy the rest of your weekend here. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Jennifer from RustBeltChronicles.com, and we are here at day 2 of Ink and the Clink. I am here with a band from Lansing, Michigan called Heartsick. Hey guys.
Hello.
I'm gonna pass the mic around, let them introduce themselves and what they do.
I'm Tim Drexler. I play guitar in From Blue to Gray, actually, and I'm here helping these guys out. Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect now.
What's up? I'm Alfonso, and I am the singer of the band.
Justin, drums.
I'm Waylon. I play the bass and backup vocals.
Awesome. So they played earlier today. Like, holy cow, you guys left it all out there. That was the first mosh pit that we had on day 2. So yeah, you definitely got it moving. Definitely a lot of energy.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed it. So we're glad that you're here. Some like heavy stuff, but like good stuff. So how did you guys kind of come together? How did you find each other?
Let's see. We actually started this band in 2000, so we've been a band for 17 years. We just changed the name. We used to go under a different band name called No Life. Myself and Waylon and our guitar player Jared, who isn't here, and this is Tim. Tim plays again in a band called From Blue to Gray. He helped us out, learned our songs in 16 hours, thank you. And we all met in college, basically, about 17 years ago. Justin joined the band almost a year ago now. He's been a good friend of ours forever. We've had a few different drummers, but basically the core of the band, which is myself, Waylon, and Jared, started the band in the year 2000. We all met, basically me and myself met, and Jared met in college, and we met Waylon outside of Best Buy with our old drummer at the time. They used to be best friends, and from there we just started the band and been going strong ever since.
That's a long time to stick it out. So, I mean, obviously doing something right. For people that haven't seen the show, obviously I mentioned that, you know, it's hard, it's heavy, but it's really energetic. How would you describe to, like, someone who's never seen you before what your sound is like?
Waylon, what do you think?
I would just say expect chaos. On stage and off stage, in the pit, chaos. You know?
We're just really big fans of, like, a lot of, like, hardcore bands, actually. Like, we ourselves aren't really, like, a hardcore band. I think we mesh things differently, you know. We're huge fans of, like, death metal and you know, hardcore and new metal and all that other stuff. So I think that all kind of culminates together. But we're all really big fans of, like, old school hardcore bands and that kind of culture where shows are just supposed to be crazy and energetic and fun. You're supposed to feel like you're part of it. So chaos is, like, the perfect way to describe it, because that's kind of like how we grew up going to shows and the shows that we kind of liked, you know. So I think it's just a reflection of the influences that we have that we may not show necessarily in the music, but definitely in this live show. You know, we definitely have a hardcore mindset, like, mentality on stage for sure.
Yeah, I thought that. I mean, I'm, like, basically a big rocker chick, but I really enjoyed it. So it was a good combination. And I think you're spot on when you kind of describe it as kind of being, you know, throwback to the old shows where musicians just got out there and just did their thing. And we need more of that. We don't need, you know, lights and makeup. We need all the other good stuff, I think. That's my opinion. But anyway, so anything new coming out? New albums, new songs?
We are working on a new record, actually, slowly. We've been working on a record for like a year now, like slowly just playing. We have a lot of shows. We tour a lot. We play a lot of shows. So for the last year, we've been writing songs. We've got about 25 new songs written. These are all just ideas. They're not like, none of us are like, oh yeah, this is going to be the record. It's like we like certain songs. We're like, yeah, that song's cool. Maybe that'll make the record. So we're just writing new music right now, and then we have a new music video that we're talking about, hopefully shooting in September. And then just little tours here and there right now, where we have like a small 4-day tour in July, a small 4-day tour in August. So small things, because we're trying to write a little bit more. And then I think hopefully by the beginning of the new year, we should get in the studio, and then we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Yeah, tour-wise, I saw Jared from The World I Knew up on stage with you guys, and I heard you guys are going to be performing with them pretty soon.
Yeah, we're doing 4 shows. July 27th through the 30th.
Do you know where?
So July 27th will be in Lansing. July 28th will be in Battle Creek, 2 Michigan shows, and then the 29th will be in Muskegon, Michigan, and then the 30th will be in Indiana.
Awesome. I definitely recommend checking them out live. They're great. Where can people find your stuff? Find your information, find your music.
Justin,
your turn.
Facebook, Heartsick US. That's where you can find it all. What's a mic?
What do I do with my hands?
Right? Facebook, check us out. Apple Music, Pandora, Spotify, you name it, it's out there.
All right, great.
And
got more?
No, yeah, we do got more, because Tim deserves to give a shout out to his band and tell you where you can find his band, because he killed it. It doesn't matter. Just tell him where to find your band.
ForBlueToGray.com, Facebook, it's For Blue to Gray with an A. We suck, but you know.
They don't suck. And real quick, why is it okay? So Gray is spelled Grey and then Gray. Like, why did you choose the A? Are you guys European?
No, it wasn't a choice. With the rule is, if it's a color, it's with an A, and if it's a name, it's with an E, unless you're British. And that's
really? That's weird. I never knew that.
We did it right.
I have an excuse. I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know anything.
Well, we touched on everything. Anyway, so yeah, everyone, Heartsick, check them out. Check out rustbeltchronicles.com and our Facebook page for everything going on this week in Ink and the Clink. We've got one more day left to cover, so thank you.
Is awesome, by the way. This is an awesome site. It really is. Super great photos and interviews. Like, really check it out. Like, support your scene, your local, local web zines and everything. That's so important that you guys support what they do, because it's how bands like your favorite band, Slipknot and Lamb of God, that's how those bands kind of, start. So support what they do. It's really awesome, not because you guys are interviewing us, because I actually do go to the site and I like to read the stuff. So good stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's Jennifer from rustbeltchronicles.com, and I'm here at the last day of Ink and the Clink in Mansfield, Ohio at the Mansfield Reformatory. We just saw a great set by Chase Biare and his band. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you what they do.
So my name's Chase. I sing and play guitar.
My name's Wyatt Boggs, and I play drums for Chase.
My name's Nick Ellery, and I play bass.
We really enjoyed the set a lot today. It seemed like the crowd was into it. It's early in the day, so it takes a lot sometimes to get people to come to the stage. So whenever we see people congregate, I think that's a really good thing. But we enjoyed it. I would describe it as kind of like a vintage rock, bluesy feel. How would you describe your music?
I've been going with rural hippie lately. Okay. That's kind of what I. Yeah, no, I don't know. I guess that's a good kind of folky, kind of vintage rock. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So how did you guys all come together?
I met, I saw an ad for him on Backpage, and he was looking for some fun for a night, no strings attached, and so his number was on there. I paid him $50. He met me at a hotel on 4th Street, and then the rest is history. And then I found him in a pumpkin patch, and his parents had thrown him out and dropped him on his head. And he was raised by wolves and ghosts, so.
That completely makes sense, especially being outside the reformatory here. They are pretty much all Mansfield natives, so how's it been being back kind of performing at this big event, like right in your backyard?
It's pretty, pretty cool. Great. It's great that something like this is going on here, so close to home.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Traveling a couple hours or days.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that was going to be my next question. What are you guys up to next?
Well, I'm looking at, for the rest of the summer, we're doing some more kind of local shows, and then in September putting a tour together possibly. So late summer, I want to put a tour together. So that's what's going on.
That's great. And any like singles, albums, anything that people can find online from you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And where can they find it?
So I've got one EP out right now. That's just a self-titled EP, and it's on iTunes. You can find it on Spotify, obviously YouTube, and whatever other music thing you use. I'm sure it'll be on there. Unlike what I said on stage, we're not on MySpace, but you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and I guess MySpace. No. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we look forward to seeing what goes on with you guys. It's always good to see the Ohio bands doing well in the future. And
right.
So I have one more question.
Yeah.
You guys getting a tattoo this weekend?
I am not.
I'm not.
No?
I am underage.
Oh, okay. So like maybe in a year or so.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for speaking with us.
Yeah.
Check out more interviews on rustbeltchronicles.com. Thanks. Hey again, it's Jennifer from rustbeltchronicles.com. I am here with another Day 3 band from Ink and the Clink, Breathing Theory. How you guys doing?
What's up?
Doing good.
They just put on a great show for us. We really enjoyed it. Some heavy rock, we liked it. A little metal, a little bit of everything. So they are not from Ohio, which is rare. One of them's from Ohio, over there. But the rest are all from Central Florida, Cocoa Beach area. So it's kind of cool to have you up here. I think festivals like this down in your area, it's kind of unique.
Yeah, we did
backdrop, right?
Tank Fest, which is kind of like a tattoo festival, tattoo and music also. Last year, that was that's in Orlando with Evanescence and all that.
No, it's not Shawshank
there's
Prison.
Definitely no prison shows happening by us. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's one of a kind. It's pretty awesome.
Interesting fact about where they're from in Brevard County is actually where they shoot cops
if you've ever watched Cops.
Yeah, we're all on Cops.
It was like mostly Florida.
Yeah, all you have to do is step on your back porch and you can watch it down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's hanging out in the streets.
Backyard.
Mhm.
All right.
It's fun.
All right.
I mean,
so
you've seen them catching gators in swimming pools. Where do you think that happens at?
that's got to
Our
be
backyard.
your backyards, right? Well, we'll have a chance. Please introduce each of your, who you are and what you do in the band and all that good stuff.
I'm Colin. I play the guitar and I do backup vocals too a little bit and stuff like that.
I'm David, and I get stuck in character and play bass and sing sometimes too. I'm also Batman.
I'm Rob. I play guitar. That's it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You need some noodles? My name is Kegan, and I am the drummer for Breathing Theory, and I do not do any backup vocals because I am boring.
There you go. You just replicated.
My name is Corey, and I sing vocals. My voice sounds like this because I pretty much blew it out. And back to you.
Who's you?
No, I mean, all joking aside, you did do a great job. You blew us away on stage. Thank you for that. For the people that haven't seen you before around Ohio and all the people that check out our website, what would you describe your music? How would you describe it? Who are your influences?
Hard rock, I would say. We all have like an array of different influences. Corey himself, we'll let him talk about the original OG.
Melodic, heavy, and catchy.
Yeah, we pretty much are what you would say hard rock, melodic metal, but we all pull from different influences. So everybody kind of has their own taste in what they like, as far as their own development as an artist and contributing to this band. But when we first started, we were just basically a hard rock band, and we get compared to Breaking Benjamin a lot, which is cool. But I'd say dynamically, there's a few more elements to us. I think we're a little bit heavier in parts. We hung out yesterday and got to actually watch Gemini Syndrome play, and surprisingly, we are a lot like Gemini Syndrome. They have a lot of the melodics and then a lot of heavy riffs and stuff, and they bring it all into one band. And I was watching them from side stage, and I was like, wow, in comparison, we're a lot like Gemini Syndrome.
AJ always compares us to them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
AJ Rich. Ryan McKenna too.
Shout out to Ryan McKenna.
Yeah, Ryan McKenna.
And AJ Rich.
And AJ Rich.
But yeah, straight up, it's like Rob said, we are pretty much just a melodic hard rock band, and we just blend those, we blend all those sounds into one, because I think we all pull from our different influences, and we're all collectively into singing and the screaming and the heavy and the soft. So it's like all of it in one is what makes us who we are. I mean, I would never say that nobody here is interested in going full-fledged metal, and we're not trying to be full-fledged poppy or anything like that. It's just a very good blend of all those elements.
Musical stew, man. Rock and roll stew. That's what we should recategorize ourselves as. We're Breathing Theory, and we're rock and roll stew.
We're Breathing Theory, and we're rock and roll stew.
Can I be soup? That's our catch.
Rock and roll soup.
Vegetable soup. Vegetable soup is the best.
A musical buffet. Corey does say
Golden
that.
Corral kind of buffet, something for everybody. You know what I mean?
We've always talked about it, really, that we like so many different things that there's no way to kind of make a decision. One of us might sit down one day and write a crazy metally riff and be like, we're gonna make a heavy song and go insane, and then the very next day we might just want to jam out to something really chill. I mean, I'm being fed. That's pretty good. See, musical stew. You're talking about metal, and all of a sudden people are loving you, feeding your face. It's good. We like it. I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody take this from me.
Shameless promotion. Island Noodle.
And Mountain Dew.
And they're from Florida, right? Is that what you're saying?
They
Yeah.
are from Florida.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I take a drink of my Mountain Dew, my
See.
Coca-Cola.
This may be your first sponsorship.
Yeah.
He's wrong because Mountain Dew is actually from Pepsi, I believe. We're gonna get sued.
Sorry, guys.
Great. So, what?
I didn't
what?
put it in this cup. I'm just gonna let you know.
They put it in the cup.
This Mountain Dew is delicious.
So when people see this interview, and they want to think, well, what the hell went on with that band? And I need to see them live. Where can they find you next?
Hiding in the back alley of a gas station, trying to bathe ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we've been on tour.
Finish our new album before we start. In a van down by the river.
We are living in
Yeah,
a
we spent
van down by the river.
We've been spending a lot of time. I can't talk seriously anymore. We've been spending a lot of time down in the studio, writing, recording, and trying to finish up the album that we're working on right now. It's a long process.
Yeah, there's been a lot of ideas circulating for like years now, and I think it's driven us all insane. So we're getting somewhere and getting nowhere at the same time, but we have so many new songs that we've been working on and continually refining them and changing our minds about what we want to do, and you know, not necessarily trying to change our sound, but evolve as a band like every band should. And so like our database is full of so much. Like we only played one new song today, you know, we had a brief set. Excuse me, wanted to make sure, you know, that we got all the stuff that people wanted to hear and everything, you know, but to put a date on anything coming out, we couldn't do it, but there's going to be some awesome music coming at some point, and you know, you never know how we're going to show it to you, when it's going to pop up, what show we're going to play, where all of a sudden the band is brand new. We might dig a hole and go hide in it for a year, and everyone will be like, what the hell happened to those guys? And, yeah, exactly. And yeah, but you know, it's really awesome being able to be eclectic and be an artist and to just like throw out whatever you want to do and eventually decide like, man, that's great, man. I love that. It's like another part of your soul that you're gonna get to put out there and let the world hear.
So where can they find these parts of your soul? Facebook? What's the best place?
Facebook, YouTube, our website, Instagram,
breathingtheory.com.
Reverb Nation, bands in town.
Kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
No MySpace?
iTunes, Amazon.
CD Baby.
Yeah.
Kind of everywhere. So they are kind of everywhere then.
We've been thinking of going back to MySpace and just getting rid of all that.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna delete the internet, destroy it, and you know, only use MySpace and
I don't know how
change
that's
the world.
gonna go over though.
Yeah, we're trying to change the world. I don't think they agree with us, but yeah, only MySpace next year.
MySpace next year. So we are at a tattoo show, and I feel like I might regret asking this of this group, but can you tell us about your favorite or least favorite tattoo?
Well, we got a cool story because we actually played in Clarksville, Tennessee, and Anna, the owner of All American Tattoo, actually liked us so much that she shut her shop down the next day and tattooed all of us. I actually got all this work done there. Yep. He got all that done. He got his hands done. He got all that done. Nice. All by the same shop.
Yeah, it was pretty it was pretty awesome to like kind of like be like, hey, you're part of the family now, you know, like literally, who shuts down their whole entire tattoo shop for a bunch of perfect strangers, you know, like from the night before? What are you guys doing tomorrow? Nothing. Where are you going tomorrow? Well, nowhere, because we don't have a gig for 2 days right now on this tour. Do you want to come get tattooed? Like, that's a, you know, that in itself, similar to music, that's like an interesting business to be in. You've got to make your money when you can, and to just close it down for an entire day, bring all your artists
with
in.
All the artists.
Yeah,
a couple of them.
Yeah, all the artists showed up and we all hung out, and you know, she put us up, and you know, we just played Z-Fest up there by them in Clarksville again, and obviously we stayed with Anna, and you know, was family all over again. So it's kind of cool, you know. I kind of feel like, funny, I haven't gotten a tattoo since I've been up there in Tennessee now, not even living there, but I'm like, man, if I want to get any more ink, I'd kind of rather drive up to Tennessee and go do it now, just because it was so hospitable, you know, welcoming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we had one that had to take off. Hopefully he's. Oh, hopefully he's not in that filthy porta potty because I don't think that's
no.
been. Yeah,
You
no.
will never step foot in there.
No.
Ever.
No, so God knows.
You'll pee in the middle of a playground before you get to pee in the toilet.
He'll probably be in the middle of a playground with a bunch
All
of
right,
kids
so if we turn the camera, you guys might see something that we shouldn't put online. But
Don't turn the camera.
anyway,
You're not going to see anything major.
oh gosh. All right, well,
It might
you can
be
pick on all
minor.
you want to. And someone just you coming back? No. Okay, we'll just let him take care of his business, so to speak. But anyway, thank you for a very entertaining conversation. And like I said, they are great. They are obviously fun and good musicians, so there's really no reason to not check them out.
Worst bass player, so don't. Say
Yeah, we
things
actually
like
have
that
a
about
plaque.
But he is the best bass playing Batman I've ever met. So
Me. I mean, it is true.
yeah. So
We're not supposed to tell people I'm Batman. I don't think though. I think we screwed up.
I
Blew
ruined
your
it.
cover, man.
Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, so thank you for being here. Bye guys.
Thank you, Rust Belt.
Hey everybody, it's Jennifer again from RustBeltChronicles.com, and I am with the guys from Dread Engine. They performed yesterday, but we're really excited to have them here on day 3 to talk to us because I know you guys were super busy yesterday. So thanks for being here. Can you introduce yourself and what you do in the band?
Sure. Hi, I'm Sam Stockdale. I'm lead vocalist.
My name's Rick Kircher, and I do vocals as well as synth and keys and stuff like that, and hype man.
Wizardry.
Wizardry. So how have you guys enjoyed this event?
Yeah, I mean, this is our second year being here, and festivals like this are always a huge opportunity to meet people, and that's what we're all about. So the locals are a big part of this for us too. I think we'd both really like to say a huge shout out specifically to 2 bands we got really close with in the Battle of the Bands, and that would be The World I Knew, and they played on Friday, and they decimated, and Ignite the Fire just played today. Yeah, right, and it was amazing. So that's our big draw here, is continuing to build that network, but the staff has been super hospitable, and the event's just been amazing so far.
That's great. Yeah, we've enjoyed being here a lot, and it's been really awesome to watch you guys, because you probably saw on our website or on the Facebook page, we covered the Battle of Bands. A lot of live feeds from Erica interviewing these guys before, so it's really awesome to see them kind of up on a big stage and, you know, getting the attention that we feel like you probably deserve. So it's also been really cool to watch all the Ohio kind of bands come together and support each other. So they are out of Columbus, by the way, so they are pretty much local. I mean, within what, hour and a half away?
Hour 20 to get up here.
Close enough. That's, you know, not so bad.
Exactly.
So for those people that haven't seen them, how would you describe your music?
Oh, well.
It's not a ghost.
What's up, buddy? Hell yeah, man. This guy's in an interview. It's exactly, he's rocking out with us.
Those are their fans.
You know what? I'm going to let Ricky take the start of this. I got my own thing to say, but how would you describe our sound to somebody?
Oh man.
Hold the mic.
Well, Sam Stockdale. Our sound is, I'd say it's a nice blend of heaviness and, you know, we have our electronic sound in there. So we try to have a very futuristic sound, you know, with our name Dread Engine. We try to have that theme of machinery sort of in the music and sort of the imagery that creates with cogs and gears and I guess, yeah, like that steampunk, I guess, esque type of style. So I say that is sort of like an influence within our music, is sort of creating an image out of our music, you know, so.
That was way deeper than I anticipated.
Well,
but
I know you like to get deep, so I'm getting your level.
Thank you. We do try to incorporate a lot of electronica, but I would certainly say that it's aggressive music. It's definitely got the heavy metal edge. You can expect double kick, guitar solos, and we definitely focus on a mixture of screaming vocals and clear vocals. So that's, you know, Rick here, it surprises people because he's so adorable, but you would not believe the sounds that the man makes, and he does all of our lead vocals that are intense screams and intense growls and does backing vocals like that. I'm the lead vocalist doing most of the clear or maybe just grainy vocals, but you can expect like a Metallica tone on like a modern sound, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think the first time I saw you, I think was at the finals for Battle of the Bands, and that was I remember seeing you guys up on stage, and he started off, and then just like let loose like with the screaming. I was like, oh my god! So it was really impressive. So if you're into screaming, definitely check him out because he's amazing at it. So what is coming up for you guys? Where can people find you? The unfortunate people that missed this great event and did not get to see them yesterday. What's coming up?
Sure. Well, we've got an event, and I would say just definitely check out our Facebook page, Dread Engine, and you can find us anywhere on the web. And through our Facebook page, you're going to be able to follow the events, so I won't blabber too many details right now. But June 29th, we have the Rock Out Camp Out. What's really neat about that, it's a local festival that's designed to actually collect canned goods for less fortunate people. And if I remember correctly, last year when we participated, that show collected over 500 pounds of food that went to the Mid-Ohio Food Bank. Yep. So that's a big victory, right? We are really happy to be part of a sold-out show at the Machine Shop in Michigan with Pop Evil. We just played with them not too long ago at Flanagan's for Ronnie Hunter's Red, White, and Blitz. And through networking opportunities, we were fortunate enough to play this amazing venue. And I've only heard amazing things about that. August 5th, we're coming right back to Ohio. We've got a huge local festival in Heath. That's the Muddy Creek Saloon. And this is going to be Rock the Creek. And you can catch a huge host of, I think, Central Ohio's best heavy metal bands. And probably the last thing worth, I guess, noting would be August 25th. We have the extreme pleasure of sharing the stage with Boba Flex, who's playing tonight, one of our nationals tonight. And Boba Flex has been a super amazing, kind band to us. We've played with them several times, and we were really fortunate to be their first selection, their first announced selection to support them on their CD release show. And that's, again, August 25th. That's the Newport Music Hall. I really want to make mention of that because we do have tickets for sale, and you can skip all the Ticketmaster fees. So please, if you want to come check out that show, and this is also going to include Lovesick Radio and Liquid 16. So I believe that's the total bill, and I don't remember how many albums this is for Boba Flex, but they're troopers, and this one's called Eloquent Demons. So Newport Music Hall, August 25th. Look up Dread Engine, dreadengine.com, private message us on Facebook, and get your tickets for that.
Great. Yeah, so as you can see, they are really cool people to talk to. They are even cooler when they're on stage doing their thing, and we really support you guys, and we hope lots of you come and check them out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, it's Jennifer again coming to you from Ink and the Clink, the very last day of this event. One of the things that's really cool is we get to see a lot of very, very local talents in Mansfield. You'd be surprised how many great musicians there are here. I am standing here with Frank Medley and the Getaway Band. We've got Josh, the drummer, Frank, singer, amazing guitarist, bluesy rock, a little bit of everything.
We just have fun. That's what we want to do, have fun.
Yeah, they were on stage earlier today, and we really had a good time watching you guys. We also got to see them at the Whiskey Warehouse. I think it was last night, right? 2 nights ago?
Friday night, yeah.
It's been 3 nights, so everything's kind of blending together, I think,
Jim
in everyone's
was
head.
actually playing drums with us. He did really good.
Yep, our founder, Jim Carver, actually made it up there for their drums and took your spot for a second, but, you know.
Yeah, it was great.
It was. He did a good job.
About. You can come sing with us, too.
I don't have much of a voice, so I'll try.
You can be tambourine girl. Tambourine girl, yes. You have fun.
But they're into some interesting things. We talked a little bit about the bluesy rock side thing. I know you do a lot of jam sessions all over the place. And also, there's a song that I want to ask you about called Struggles, which is kind of a unique thing. And I want you to just kind of talk to people about what that song's about and what you're using that song to support.
Well, I've lost a lot of friends over heroin. And I'm at a bar 6-7 nights a week, and I see a lot of things. And I live by the hospital, kind of in the ghetto in Mansfield, and I see people walk on the streets, and I've seen what drugs do to people and destroy. We lost Zach. He's a good friend of ours. He played. He OD'd. And then I tried to write a song about drugs and the heroin, and I just had a mental block. And a couple of years later, last August, one of our friends, Emily, she passed away from her. She was clean for a long time, and she did it one time and OD'd. And my son, Michael, he's like, Dad, you got to write a song and make a difference. And then it just came to him. We played the campground Labor Day weekend, and I introduced the song to them. And they're like, dude, that's cool. So we kind of wrote the song in my studio. Then we went down to Wes McCall's in Akron and recorded it in his studio. And it's called Struggles. It's about heroin addiction. We're trying to make a difference in people's life. We got Grace Recovery, Project One, and Beachside Rehab backing the song up. We're trying to get someone to help us make a video of it so it can really get out there and make a difference. So far, I know we got 47 people off the streets in rehab because of the song. So we got people on Beachside Rehab, and the Grace Recovery is giving us like $33,000 vouchers to get people off the street. So anybody wants to come and get some help, I got a relative, everyone knows someone's struggling. If it's not drugs, it's alcohol or pills or something. So hey, we're here to help.
So if people are seeking out help, where should they look for this help? How can they find it?
I got people coming to Belcher's Sunday Night Jam and Thursday Night Jam and Whiskey Warehouse saying, hey Frank, I got my sister, I got my brother-in-law, they're in the parking lot, they're strung out, they OD'd the other day, they got 3 kids, they want to change their life, they're homeless. You'd be surprised how many homeless people are everywhere. And I give them a number, I make a phone call, they talk to the people, they get a picture ID, and we get them out of here.
Awesome. Okay. So do you have a website or a Facebook page or anything where people could check out the song and also maybe get this number?
Frank D. Medley. It's there's like 2 or 3 Frank D. Medleys. I'm the one with the red background with holding the guitar. And the song Struggles is on, I think you can find it on iTunes. We can never find it on Google Play. Nothing works like it's supposed to, but it's on iTunes. Okay. Just go to Getaway Band or Frank D. Medley Struggles, and you can buy the song for 99 cents, and some of the proceeds go to rehab.
It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing you're doing, because that is a huge problem, not just locally, but I mean all over the country right now. So it really is everywhere.
And it's just destroying kids.
Yeah.
These poor kids, they see their parents going through this, and they're raised in this horrible environments.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad, but thank you.
We can make a difference every day. It's good. That's why I like playing music, because we make people smile for an hour or 2 or 4 hours. We make their life better and forget about their problems. That's Getaway. That's where the name came from.
That's it.
I want you to get away from your life.
Get away. Now I know the answer.
Get away from your life and problems. We've had Getaway be 31 years next month.
So have you been with him? How long have you been with him? For these 31 years, or how long have you been part of
I've played for like the past 2 years, and then a few years before that, I played for like a 4-year stretch.
Awesome.
But it's always a great time.
Yeah. How did you meet?
I met Frank. I think it was 2012 in Ashland at Beer Goggles. It was Scorchers before that.
Good name for a bar.
Yeah, but I used to play with my brother, and we would come in there and jam out, and Frank would be in there every Wednesday.
Right, the equipment make them sound good, look good. They had a good time. I needed a drummer, and his brother, whenever they broke up, I'm like, hey Josh, play drums. We're doing good variety music, because we got 4 CDs of originals, 3 singles out. We just recorded a 4th single, the last song we did, Run, Run, Run. And then we got a couple thousand cover songs we can play, so awesome. We will make you happy.
So, if people want to hear all this music, where are you going to be next? What's coming up in the life of?
This Friday we're playing a new place, a new Clear Fork resort. It used to be the Clear Fork Ski Lodge down there in Butler. It's an adventure resort now. They got everything down there now. It's like a big family thing. They got water slides and motorcycles and all kinds of crazy stuff. You can even rent a paddle boat and go. They got all kinds of stuff. That's our first time playing there Friday. And then Saturday we're at what's the name of that place in Ashley, Ohio?
Ashley, is that the Rusted Nail?
Yeah, Rusted Nail.
Okay.
And then we Thursdays and Sundays we do Belcher's Jam nights. So any musicians want to play or learn how to play, or you can come sing. Jim can play drums. Belcher's Thursdays and Sundays. We do the Den Monday, Casas Tuesday, and every second and fourth Friday we're at Whiskey Warehouse, the best stage in probably Mid Ohio. I mean, that stage is incredible out there. Rick has done a great job out there. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely brought some more music talent to Mansfield. And I know I live in Cleveland personally, so it's cool to see people coming from Cleveland. You know, it's only an hour and a half away, but you know, people drive down now to check it out, the Whiskey Warehouse. So
I used to do jam at Cleveland Cafe up there.
Okay.
Rockin' Richie's on the lakeside over there.
All the old stuff.
Well, nice meeting you. Thanks for
introducing us. It was really nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone, you know where they're going to be. They gave you the information. Check them out. Frank Medley and the Getaway.
Live music rules. Jim, thank you.
Hashtag We Love Getaway on Facebook.
Hashtag We Love Getaway. Thank you. Hi guys, it's Jennifer with RustBeltChronicles.com again on the 3rd day of Ink and the Clank with one of the bands that just finished playing on the main stage, Ignite the Fire from Maryland, and they rocked it, and we're all really tired, so you're gonna have to excuse us if we stutter, but I'm gonna pass the mic. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the mic around, let everyone introduce themselves and what they do in the band.
Sure, absolutely. My name is Kalen. I am the drummer for Ignite the Fire.
I'm Mark, one of the 2 guitar players.
I'm Jack. I'm the lead singer.
I'm Mike. I'm one of the 2 guitar players, and I do the screaming.
And I'm Holly, and I play the bass.
So I first saw them at the Battle of Bands at Whiskey Warehouse, and it was really exciting. I think I was there for the finals, so I got to see the big announcement, you know, and all the winning and all that stuff. So I was a part of the victory for a little.
Lose our minds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
but
it was a great night.
But yeah, it was a great time, and like I said, we're excited to have you here. To have someone from Maryland come all the way to Whiskey Warehouse to compete was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
So you know, yeah, we really appreciate that, and to have you here on the A stage had to have been really exciting. What was that like?
Huge.
Yeah.
No, it was
we didn't know what to do with all that space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the biggest stage you've ever played on so far? Or is
Probably,
it pretty,
yeah, it's up there.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a pretty, I mean, A stage is pretty big. There's not ghosts behind us, people are knocking. So just it happens every single interview. So music-wise, you had an album come out in 2017.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Yeah, and how's that doing?
Oh, it's been going great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Someone wants to talk about it.
singing,
like handing it off.
Yes, tell us a story.
Yeah, the singles have been streaming really well online. Like collectively, it's over 100,000 at the moment. So it's not too bad. It's done a lot of exposure for us, and it's gotten a lot of like getting this.
Yeah.
That album really helped it because we probably wouldn't have tried doing this stuff if we didn't have new music out there.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Helps with with the new album comes, you know, more radio time, more radio exposure, stuff like that. A lot of internet the internet radios have been. I don't want them to be hearing like I'm
tired.
Yeah, no, I'm really tired. But yeah, no, the EP it's been doing really good. And it's been getting a lot of internet exposure all over the world too. So that's been really cool.
Yeah, for sure. So you have a music video shoot coming up, right, for this album. So who wants to talk about that? I mean, we don't want to ruin it.
No, you're fine. No. The only big surprise is nothing really. Actually, I couldn't think of a good joke there. We're all tired. But yeah, we're going to be filming the music video in our hometown in Maryland, and we're super stoked to do it. Like, I think this is the first time we ever actually are doing a real video for it, and it's going to be to the song "Criticize." And that was a song that I wrote, and it's going to be really, really fun to actually do this for the first time. So.
Awesome. Now, I remember from your show live, I thought it was really cool that you guys talk a lot about overcoming adversity on this album, and there was kind of like a message to it, and I thought it was really cool, especially with everything going down with the youth today and just in the world today.
Oh, yeah.
And I just wondered, like, what was the inspiration, or how did you kind of decide to focus?
That's the lyrical.
That's the guy.
No, I look at. I like to observe people, so I like to see what kind of struggles they're going through, and I also compare them to my struggles as well. And that was the main like basis of the lyrical content for it, was just seeing, you know, if I can take an aspect of someone's life and essentially put it in a lyrical form, and then they'll listen back to it. But I also want to leave it open for interpretation as well. And I think that's what we really strive to do is, you know, you could have a heavy song, but anyone can pick out a certain emotion from it. So like a song like Criticize, you may be listening to that thinking, you know, I'm angry, you know, I'm really frustrated, and then someone else could be listening to it thinking, you know, like, I'm really, you know, sad and upset, and they can get their own meaning from it and what the song's about. And you know, I definitely go into lyrical writing with having an open interpretation for what the song can mean, and I think that's what resonates with people. And you know, it's amazing, especially today, watching the crowd. And these people that we have never played to, you know, we've played for people at the Whiskey, but seeing these new people there and hearing them sing along to that song, like that song and all the different songs, is just incredible, because you know, it's one of those things where it impacted them and they got something out of it, and that's what we strive to do with our music.
Anything to add to that, or teach?
No, no. He basically. No, just to reiterate, I mean, like, I was standing out there just staring out at the beautiful faces of the crowd, and just seriously seeing that, like what he said, seeing them sing back to you words that, you know, you sat down really hard, you proofread everything, you write it all down, and then having these people singing it back, it really shows how much they care. And that's the kind of thing that we love. I mean, fans really keep us going, and it was a magical moment up there. Really, it was. All my love to you guys.
Yeah, this whole experience has probably been one of the most validating of, I think, all of our music careers thus far.
Yeah.
Just like he said, seeing all those people singing our music that we've worked so hard on back to us. It's just good to know that they're, like he said, like they're getting their own message out of it, and then it's affected their life, and we've been able to touch their life with our passion. It's just been the most validating experience of my personal life, and I think all of our musical lives.
Absolutely.
You want to say something?
I mean, it's mind-boggling to think that, you know, people I've never even said hi to, or, you know, never have probably noticed me, come out and they hear these lyrics and they go, wow, that really resonates with me, that really touches my heart, and they're like, this is something that I can take with me. Because, you know, music is a universal language. It's a language of love and respect and kindness, and it's teaching others, hey, open your mind before you open your mouth, you know? Make sure you understand someone before you step to them and be like, why are you this way? You know, it's opening yourself up to a world of being like, I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. And I think through that lyrical content, we challenge people to, you know, question things, because most of the time people don't question things. They take what they have been given and it's force-fed. But with our music, we love challenging ideas. We love challenging stipulations, and I feel like with this album, it's really changing ideas, and it's getting people involved, and it's getting people who would normally never talk to each other to talk to each other and be like, I love this band. It's like, you love this band, I love this band too. And so it's just a dichotomy between strangers becoming friends and, you know, family.
Yeah, absolutely. That like really covered everything.
And that's
we're all done.
I'm not even going to talk anymore.
No, we're doing all this talking about kind of just, you know, soft and kind things, but I at the same time, the music has such strength to it, and like I said, we have a screamer, we have a singer, we have, you know, it's strong, powerful rock music that you're playing. So
Layers, yeah.
Layers. It's layers. Lots of layers. So, you know, it's been really, really interesting for me to see that and to kind of watch you guys get to this point. So now, so people that want to know more about your music, check out Facebook page. Is that the best place to get?
We have a brand new website, ignitethefiremusic.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. We just recently got a Snapchat. So, you can find us through all those different means, and our music's on iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon Music, Google. We're everywhere.
Spotify, YouTube.
Yeah.
Everything.
Pretty much any music platform.
We're out there. Yeah.
If you find one that we're not on, tell us about it so we can get on it.
Love the social media. So where can people find you if they want to see you live? They've heard all this and they've talked about it, and they unfortunately just missed you play, but after this, what's your next?
Well, it looks like we might be in New Jersey next weekend. So we're going to be in Jersey for, it looks like it's going to be a little festival. So that'll be fun. And then
then after that, what is it, the 6th of August?
August
5th. We're playing with one of my personal favorite bands, the Letter Black. They're a Christian act, and my start, I was a worship leader. That's how I got started. So it's going to be really cool to actually play with them because I've seen them a bunch of times. But that's going to be at the Gen X in Columbia, Maryland, August 5th.
Okay.
Then in September, we're with Saving Abel in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and then September 8th down in Baltimore with Tantric. And then we got some other stuff in the works right now, but those are the next few official shows.
So we kind of caught you guys at a good time, I guess. Then.
Got a busy schedule.
Yeah. So catch them out on the road. Check out their sites. Listen to their music. Listen to the words to their music. And thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thank you. That was great.
Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's Jennifer again on day 3. We're hanging in here. We're making it through the day. I think everyone's pretty tired at this point.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated, hot, tired. Porta potties are not looking good, but we are all still here. And I am lucky to be here with one of the bands that battled their way to victory at Battle of the Bands at Whiskey Warehouse, ironically called The Battle. So thanks a lot for being here, guys. They are talking with us right now after performing on the main stage, which is really, really a cool thing and an honor to get to do. But I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we're going to talk a little about the music.
Hi, I'm Donnie. I play drums.
Chris, I play rock and roll guitar.
My name is Ron. I play guitar too.
I'm Nemo. I play bass.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know who they are, I'm going to tell you something very unique about it. You'll notice there's no vocalist here. This is a purely instrumental rock group, and
they made it to the main stage and they entertained the crowd, and it's just kind of a really, really neat thing. They had a lead singer, apparently, back in the day, but went on without him, and they're doing great. So how did you guys decide to do that? What was your...
Yeah, so, you know, we did, once upon a time when we used to make records with singers, we had a couple instrumental songs that sort of, as Ron and I were putting them together with the other guys, we kind of knew right from the beginning that when they went on the album, even with other songs that had vocals, that those were going to stay instrumental. No matter what. No matter what, and because we're just like, it bookended the album, it started and ended that album, but it also got the most reaction from people than the ones with the vocals and the lyrics did. So I think one day I jokingly told Ron, I said, if there's ever a day where we have singer issues, let's just screw it. We'll just do an instrumental thing and see what happens. And lo and behold, that is exactly what happened. And so now we're doing it.
I mean, it is pretty cool. It's different. Were you worried like it was a risk to like go on without your main person there? Or?
No, not really. We were pretty confident that we could forge on as an instrumental, just because of you know, the songs that we had on our last record before we became the singer, and we're influenced by. There's a band called Explosions in the Sky that we're influenced by. We love them, and we thought we could kind of do that. So, you know, like Donnie said, once we had singer issues, it was a pretty easy decision to not look for another singer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's definitely the only instrumental band that we had on stage today, so that was pretty cool. And people seem to be engaged in it, which is pretty amazing considering nowadays everyone wants like flash and entertainment and smoke and, you know, all that good stuff. So I think it speaks to your abilities.
I think.
Should I grab this? You can grab it.
Thank you. No, actually, I'm over here going like, yeah, we thought it was a risk, and Chris is like, hell no, we got that shit. No, but like I can remember like when we decided we were going to do the contest, we were like, people are going to either hate this or they're like going to be totally into it, and I guess they were totally into it.
At least the judges were.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got good feedback from them.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, it's good musicians. You couldn't carry it off if you didn't have good musicians behind the instruments.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the way it goes. So, what else is coming up? Any albums? Any?
Yeah, you know, we worked really hard. Kind of once we knew we were on this bill at the festival, that our album release timed up really well. Our album just came out actually on Friday. It's you know, there are 6 songs on the album, but it does run like a full-length album because some of the songs are, you know, 6, 7, 8-minute long songs. That album just came out. We have physical CDs, but in this day and age, we also have to be digital. So you can get our album on iTunes, Google, Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music, all of the major digital distribution services. You can find us there. So we are, you know, doing what the big bands do, which is put out an album and then play as much as we can in support of that album. So we're doing that now. Right, so the album is called Truth Like Light Blinds. That's the name of the album.
Where can they pick this up?
Yeah, so go to our website, thebattle.us, and that will take you to everything else that we do, like the social media stuff. There are links to all of that from our website. You can buy the album directly from us on the website, or you can go out to one of those big places like iTunes and get it there too.
And that's our upcoming shows on there.
Yeah, I was about to ask, where are the upcoming shows for you guys?
We've got a show in Columbus at the Ronald McDonald House. Charity gig. They're having a Truck Friday, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's Friday, July 28th.
Yeah, we'll set up and we'll play our set 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, like during the lunch hour. For real.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep. I think it's like a couple of hours really that we have to fill. But during that time, I guess it's like all the people who work downtown are just
swimming through there.
Yeah. It's a
Grabbing
charity
food,
event, so people come out to patronize the charity.
Charity and see some music and relax.
We have a show at the Empire in Akron on August 11th.
Okay.
And also in Cleveland
do we?
on
Okay.
August 20th. Cleveland at the Odeon on August 26th. Summer Scorcher.
Oh, yeah.
They are an Ohio band. I'm not going to say they're from any one place. I've talked to them, and they're from kind of all over Ohio. But yeah, it's really great that you guys are here, and we really thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you
about
guys.
this.
Thanks for everything that you guys have done for us.
Yeah, all the coverage you guys have given us, and all the bands, all the local bands. I mean, this is how
really great.
Local music grows, is through some exposure from you guys. So we really appreciate your hard work.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.